Alright, let's get cracking. We're flying from Melbourne to Sydney. So we'll get some power on this puppy. Batteries on, we've got external power available. Hook up to that. Emergency exit lights armed. No smoking to auto. Get the APU cranked. Nav lights on. Strokes to auto. And crew oxygen. Recorders here. We'll test the cockpit voice recorder. All good. We'll get our nav aligning. Fuel pumps on. Cargo heat up a bit. So we're on the Vatsim network today. We've got Melbourne approach on at the moment. And we've received our clearance through CPDLC. So first of all, we'll pop over to our EFB get our flight loaded in. Okay, we'll save a few minutes here and instantly load cargo, passengers, fuel. Easy as that. And we'll just see if we've got our APU up. We do, so we'll turn off the external power. We can get the APU bleed on. And APU bleeds are on. Cool. Start whacking in some stuff into the MCDU. While we're doing that, we can have a listen to the weather on 118.0.
.0 wind 210 degrees 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud scattered 2,900 feet. Temperature 20. QNH 1026.
1026.
On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Papa.
Papa.
Time check 0544 and a half.
Okay, that's cool. We already know we're departing off runway 27 here at Melbourne. So we'll head over to
Melbourne Terminal information Papa. Expect instrument approach. Runway 16 for arrivals. Runway 27 for departures.
Yep, 27 for departures. Accept our load sheet here. Cool. And today we are New Zealand 409er. Our cost index is 31. And we'll be cruising at flight level 350. Pick up the wind. Okay, we'll just get some of the stuff transferred across. There we go, and our performance. Calculate.
New Zealand 124 airborne passing 1600.
Pax on.
New Zealand 124, you're identified. Climb by the said flight level 240, cancel speed.
125, 125, 128.
Oh, they said 240 cancel speeds. New Zealand 124, thanks.
So QNH was 1026.
Aqua 691, towers now active. Contact them 120.5.
10.5, Connor 691.
And over on the FO side, 1026, and on the standby. 1026. Alright, so we've got our CPDLC clearance here, so clear to Sydney via Docell. Docell 1 departure. Climb via Sid to 5,000, departure frequency 132.0. Squawking 4524. Squawking here 4524. Okay, get the armrest out of the way. Predictive wind shear will turn on. And we've just seen Melbourne Tower come online. So we'll be getting our clearance from them. Da, da, da.
Plane 27 clear for takeoff, Connor, departures airborne.
27 clear for takeoff and departures airborne, Connor 691.
So we'll set our 5,000 feet. Ground services. We don't need the GPU anymore. We've got a parking brake set. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the chocks. Okay, all looking good. We'll call for our clearance. Which will be to Sydney via Docell flight plan route. Runway 27. It's always good to write this stuff down. We haven't got our official clearance, so we've got a CPDLC, but Docell 1 departure climb of either said 5,000, just so you remember. Squawking 4524. Departures 132.0. And where are we? We're at so we've got information Papa, which is our ATIS. (1026). We got that in. And Rick 8 Delta 20, or Bay Delta 20. Melbourne Tower, g'day, New Zealand 409er. We're at Bay Delta 20 with information. Papa, we got CPDLC for a Docel 1 squawking 4524, and we're ready for push and start.
New Zealander 409er, pushback approved.
Push approved, New Zealand 409er. Okay, looks like we're ready to rock and roll here, so let's get the tug. And we'll get our beacon on, get our bleeds on, seatbelt signs on. Okay. Gonna be a pretty short taxi out. Okay, we'll just begin to start up number one here as the tug gets hooked up. So start number one. Cool. Where's that reverser out? There we go. Ooh. Near that. IAE engine spooling up. I think the IAEs sound a bit better than the CFM56. Alright, we'll start our turn here. Oh. I hear a helicopter. Okay, number one's all good. We'll get number two. 9, and that push is good enough. Parking brake set. We've got number two spooling up. So it's a flaps 3 takeoff and down 0.1 on the trim. That's cool. So we just got number 2 coming up here. So we'll be requesting taxi in a second. We can turn off the APU bleed, the APU, get our taxi lights on. Alright, just quickly. We should have done this before, but that's fine. Be departing off runway 27, Docel 1. Okay, number 2 is looking good. Cool. Okay, get our ignition back to normal. I think we're about good to go, so we're still obviously with Melbourne Tower. Let's give them a call. Melbourne Tower, New Zealand 409, request taxi.
New Zealand 409, you can taxi Alpha Echo to the holding point, runway 27, report ready.
Alpha Echo to the Papa holding point for runway 27, we'll report when ready. New Zealand 409. Okay, parking brake off. A little bit of thrust.
Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, Philippines 195, confirming our runway departure.
Philippine 195, no worries, it's runway 27.
Runway 27 for Philippines 195, thank you.
Okay, we're just heading on Alpha here. Our next right turn will be Echo. And then our next left will be onto Papa. Very short taxi. We're coming up on Papa here, so we'll slow it down a bit.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Quick flight control. Check our takeoff config. That's all good. Melbourne Tower, New Zealand 409, holding short of 27 at Papa, ready for departure.
New Zealand 409, runway 27, clear for takeoff, connect departures, everyone's out.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, over to departures when airborne. Thanks very much. New Zealand 409. Alright, just like that. So we've got our landing lights on. Let's give it a bit of gas. Okay, we'll get them stabilized. MCT. Flex. Rotate. Gear up. I need to adjust this null zone in the side stick here. Okay, we'll go over to departures. And we'll come back to climb thrust and we'll give them a call. Melbourne departures, g'day New Zealand 409 are passing 2200 for 5000.
New Zealand 409, good evening. You're identified, climb by the SID flight level 240, nice speed.
Climb via the SID 240 and cancel the speed, New Zealand 409. Alright, so no speed restrictions. So we'll crank up to 280. 30 knots faster than the normal speed below 10,000. And we'll get our slats up. Or slats in. Start our right bank. And I shall have a cider. Here we are. Just coming out of Melbourne. Not a bad day. Oh. Oop. A speed reset. So we're not going to be busting this 250 knots. Not breaking the law for very long. Well, we got approval, so that's fine. Coming up on 10,000 feet, which is the transition. So we'll get ready to set our pressures, QNH to standard. And we'll get our landing lights off. Taxi lights off, and we can turn off the seatbelt signs. Go back to our profile speed. So we'll be leaving Melbourne Approach airspace soon. Hopefully we get centre coming online and potentially approaching tower into Sydney. Cider, cheers.
Available. Control services terminal 122.8.
Over to Unicom, thanks very much for the cover. New Zealand 409.
Have a good night.
Cheers. And switch over to Unicom. 122.8. And because there's no further ATC right now, we can continue on up to our cruise of flight level 350. We'll settle in. Okay, I think we'll keep listening to Melbourne approach on the second radio over here. Just to kill some of the dead air. While we monitor Unicom. 132.0. There we are. That's where we're heading. Oh! We've got a Sydney Tower. What we do? Well, this is the first stream video on this channel. Not too much ATC available tonight, so it's probably more of a test. But for those that do watch, or for those that do join, welcome. Good to have you. So those that are here probably know, but for those that don't, what we're in today is an Airbus A320 that first flew in 1987. Not this particular one I'm flying, but the actual model, which doesn't seem that long ago to me, but was actually quite a long time. Quite a big departure from the Boeings of the time, for sure, in that it was fully fly-by-wire. You've got the side sticks, one on either side, that are not interconnected, and these things are not physically connected to the control surfaces or hydraulics, so it's an electric jet in that respect, which brought with it a whole bunch of safety features, a whole bunch of protections, and that the pilot, as he tries very hard, can't get this thing into a state where it's going to stall, which is probably the main protection. but you've got all sorts, bank angle, pitch, yeah, all the good stuff. One of the downsides to it is that, of course, with these side sticks not being interconnected, you can't feel what the other, well, you can see, I suppose, if you look hard enough, but you can't feel what the other pilot is doing. So a lot of Boeing aficionados, you know, thought that was kind of bad. And also the thrust levers are interesting because the auto thrust side of it does not physically move the thrust levers forward and back. You've got a concept of detents. So, you know, you pretty much got idle, climb thrust, and then you've got MCT, which is max continuous thrust, and also flex. So put into that detent, you can get as much thrust as you can to run continuously, or for flex when you're doing a derated takeoff. You know, the calculations based on your weight, the runway length and other factors, temperature, etc. Will calculate a derated thrust for takeoff. So it gives you only as much as you need versus just firewalling it and you know, caning the engines basically. But if you do want to do that, you can go further forward into the toga position, just take off, go around. That'll give you everything the engines have got. Okay, so passing, about to come up on flight level 330, and our cruise is 35. There we are. Making our way towards Sydney. The modelling on the Fenix A320 is pretty amazing. And you can see, get there, really gives you a good view of like bypass ratio of modern jets. So most of the thrust is produced from the bypass, from the fan, and with the core still producing thrust, but not as much as the fan, and the core is used to drive the compressor stages.
Traffic Adelaide, corner 691, IFR 737 is 125 to the east, leaving flight level 380, tracking for the Dreamer 9 Alpha arrival with the gully transition for the ILS, runway 23. Estimate circuit time 4:2. Will report establishing finals. Adelaide.
That was a nice comprehensive report by that chap. Okay, so we can see we've got Sydney Tower, Melbourne Tower, Sydney Tower, same frequency. But obviously they're far enough away to not cross over. We'll just get that ready to flip over when we need it, just in case we don't get any coverage in between, like centre or approach. No Sydney Aegis at the moment. So looking at an online live Aegis, we can get a bit of a hint. Okay, well the live Aegis is showing runway 07. Which is pretty rare. Oh no! Or oh good. Melbourne Centre has come online. 134325. So I think we can probably expect contact me from them shortly.
And just an FYI, Melbourne Centre's just come online as well.
And Melbourne. Wow, okay. Alright, so we've got Melbourne Centre. It's a good thing. Not showing up on here yet. Ah, we've got Sydney Aegis. It's come up as well, so let's have a listen. Which is 126250.
Zero, 6, 2, 4.5.
Have a wee cider while we listen to that.
Sydney Terminal Information Lima. Expect instrument approach.
Lima.
Runway 16 right for arrivals, 16 left and right for departures. Wet. Independent parallel departures in progress.
Okay.
Wind 070 degrees, 16 knots. Visibility 9 kilometers. Light rain. Cloud few 800 feet, scattered 2,200 feet. Temperature 20. QNH 1020. On first contact with Sydney ground or approach, notify receipt of information.
It's a bit of a
5.5.
We're taxing an Echo for 1 Papa on 27.
bit of a wet day in Sydney. I haven't had a contact me request from them yet.
Just 737. Copy, just confirming you're on the ground at Melbourne then.
Now I did. 12375 they want us on.
Copy, go back to tower, you're just showing us already departed on my screen.
Back to tower. So it's less than 37.
4020. On first contact with Sydney.
123.75, so we'll give them a call. Melbourne Centre, g'day, New Zealand 409er, flight level 350.
New Zealand 409er, Melbourne Centre, g'day, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain flight level 350, New Zealand 409er.
Melbourne Centre, this is just 265.
Jetstar 265, Melbourne Centre, identified, verified level.
Jetstar 265, descending to 36,000.
36,000?
Jetstar 265, thank you, squawk 4350.
4350.
We're up
Jetstar 265.
up in a cloud layer here. So it's going to be 16 right, I think.
Melbourne Centre, are you taking the Armadale sector?
Station calling negative.
No, it's next one.
So what are we expecting into Sydney? Rivet 3, I would think. And I'm hoping for runway 16 right. It's a bit of an easier taxi. We'll probably get our star clearance at around not up here.
Corner 691, descend via star 9000, the Adelaide QNH 1023.
It's at 9000, QNH 1023, corner 691.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Rex 466 is pushed back from stand 23, requesting taxi.
Rex 466, taxi to holding point Bravo 2, runway 23, and report ready for airways clearance.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 2, runway 23, report when ready for Rex 466. Melbourne Centre, Rex 466 is ready for departure clearance.
Rex 466 cleared to Melbourne via Bendo, flight planned route, runway 23, Bendo 2 departure, climb via SID 5000, squawk 7231, departures 123.05.
Cleared to Melbourne via the Bendo flight planned route, runway 23, Bendo 2 departure, climb by the SID 5000, squawk 7231, and departures on 123.05 for Rex 466.
Rex 466.
Oh, Sydney approach has come online. That's heating up. So I think we'll get handed off to another centre frequency before we transfer to Sydney approach. So we won't fire up anything just yet. There we are. Bit of weather coming into Sydney. Sydney ATIS, it's wet, so it's information Lima, and it will be 16 right. QNH is 1020. Yeah, cool. So we're just surfing right above this cloud layer. It's a nice contrast. Riding on a cloud.
Melbourne Centre, good day. Qantas 471 is on climb through flight level 3004, 360 inbound Brazil.
Qantas 471 Melbourne Centre, climb via SID flight level 360.
Climb via SID flight level 360, Qantas 471.
Qantas 691 descend via star 5000, expect ILS approach runway 23.
Copy, descend 5000, expect ILS runway 23, Qantas 691.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 737, passing flight level 1604-240, currently south of Melbourne.
Jetstar 737 Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb via SID flight level 310.
Climb via SID flight level 310.
I think we'll get a frequency change shortly, which I think will be 134325. See if I'm right. We're just gonna head into the soup for a little bit.
Melbourne Centre, Rex 466 is ready at Bravo 2 holding for runway 23.
Rex 466, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 23 for Rex 466.
Melbourne Centre is first row Whiskey Charlie Sense 172 IFR on Avocado, my 1500.
Foxtrot Whiskey Charlie, Melbourne Centre, no reported IFR traffic, the area QNH 1020.
This guy's loud.
No report Alpha traffic 1020, first row Whiskey Charlie, thanks.
Apologies on your ears. Okay, any second now I'm expecting a frequency change and our star clearance. Not much to see out there.
Melbourne Centre, corner 1701, flight level 260 for 360.
Corner 1701, Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, 1701.
Melbourne Centre Rex 466 is 1500 for 5000s.
Rex 466, Melbourne Centre, identified, climb via SID flight level 240.
Via the SID, flight level 240 for Rex 466.
Qantas 691, descend via star 3800, cleared ILS approach, runway 23, report established.
Descend to, sorry, just confirm the altitude for 691.
Qantas 691, I believe it's 3800 via the star.
Ah, yeah, no worries. Yeah, descend via star 3800. Cleared ILS runway 23 and will report establish 691.
Alright, I'm expecting our call. Don't you forget about me. Please.
New Zealand 409er, contact me 129.8.
129.8, New Zealand 409er. Well, it's not the frequency that I guessed, but can't get it right all the time. Sometimes you can't get it right some of the time.
I will send the first Whiskey Charlie, it's 9000 now.
Foxtrot Whiskey Charlie, understood in that case. You're cleared to Cowra via Lidley, maintain 9000.
Clear to Cowra, 9000, first Whiskey Charlie.
I'll turn that down a bit for you. Melbourne Centre, g'day again, New Zealand 409er, flight level 350.
New Zealand 409er, star clearance is the... sorry. New Zealand 409er, star clearance is the Rivet 3, arrival runway 16 right, when ready descend flight level 250.
Okay, cleared the Rivet 3, arrival for runway 16 right, when ready down to 250, New Zealand 409er. Okay, our top of descent is still over 60 miles away, so we'll just punch in some of our arrival data. So QNH is 1020. Temperature reasonably cold for Sydney, 20. And we know we're on the Rivet 3. Cool. So we'll get that punched in. ILS, pretty sure it's going to be ILS 16 right. Rivet 3.
And center, corner 691 is established, ILS 23.
Alright, that's not...
Corner 691, runway 23, clear to land.
23 clear to land, corner 691.
Okay, we need to make some changes here. So from Rivet to Bigham, which is not what we have.
Qantas 471, contact me 123.75.
12375, Qantas 471.
16 right, Bigham.
Rex 466, climb via center flight level 370.
At or above 8,000, so...
Climb by the SID, flight level 370, 466, thanks.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 471.
Do this manually.
Qantas 471, Melbourne Centre, our clearance is the Lizzie 9 Alpha arrival, runway 16. When ready, descend, flight level 250.
Bigham, Tammy, at or
Lizzie
below
9 Alpha, arrival,
9,000.
runway 16, and when ready, descend 250, Qantas 471.
Spooky at or above...
Qantas 1701, contact me 123.75.
Tammy at or below...
How about a 123.75,
9,000.
corner 17.0. Corner 17.01 with you, and we are almost at Lizzie.
Tammy...
Qantas 1701, I believe we're
Boogie.
close to Tanta. Qantas 1701, star clearance is available, advise ready to copy.
Apologies, sorry, I was looking at my flight plan. We went direct Lizzie because there was no ATC. Ready for copy for start.
Qantas 1701, understood, direct Lizzie. You're cleared the Lizzie 9 Alpha arrival, runway 16. Climb flight level 360.
Climb 360 and cleared the Lizzie 9 Alpha runway 16 for
Tisset.
Melbourne 1701.
Bigham. Get rid of that to SCO. Tammy, a Boogie, Tisset. So we'll get rid of that to SCO as well. Erden and Ugala, they can go. Looking pretty good. YSSY, which is Sydney 16 right. Okay, top of descent, about 30 miles. We're probably going to hit the ILS. It might be the independent visual. Let's have a look here. Instrument approach. Okay. So ILS we may have just punched in a whole bunch
And corner 1701, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Garbage.
When ready to send 250, 1701.
Boogum, Timmy. When is this date? Bit of conflicting info here. Just keep an eye on that top of descent. We don't want to blow through it.
And so that corner 691 is vacating 23 at Foxtrot 4, request taxi to Bay 20 Lima.
Corner 691, Melbourne Centre, taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 12, Alpha to Bay 20 Lima.
Foxtrot, cross runway 12, Alpha to Bay 20
I screwed up.
Lima, corner 691.
Let's just put any old junk in here for the moment. Oh, no, rival. Did I have the wrong one? Oh no. Okay, all good. Get a grip. Rivet. Oh, I don't know. This could be a big screw up, guys. This could be a massive.
Corner 737, when ready, descend flight level 130. Apologies, Jetstar 737, when ready, descend flight level 130.
Anyway,
When
we'll
ready,
see what
flight level
happens.
130, Jetstar 737.
Okay, we're coming up on top of descent, that's fine.
Foxtrot Whiskey Charlie, when ready, leave controlled area, descending area QNH 1020, no reported IFR traffic, Kawa, report on the ground to cancel Starwatch.
When the radar will descend 1020 the QNH, will cancel Starwatch on final approach.
Foxtrot Whiskey Charlie, thank you.
Timmy Boogie, Tessa, Erden. Okay. We might be able to save this, guys. Well, I can guarantee us we'll get on the ground.
Jetstar 737, contact me 122.6.
122.6, Jetstar 737.
Sydney approach is 124.4. Get that prepared. And
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 737.
About 169 feet.
Jetstar 737, when ready, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130 when ready, Jetstar 737.
Should get further descent here in a minute.
New Zealand 409er, descend via star flight level 130.
Descend via the star to 130, New Zealand 409er. Hey. Yeah, it's not the best weather here. Pretty much on profile. Yeah. Pea soup. Just have a look at our wacky. Huh? Whoops. Okay, Rivet, Bigham, Tammy. Takes us in a bit of a left-hand loop, but I think we're going to get vectors from Tessa. Whoa, that's pretty. Let's I think we can take these off. It's gorgeous, look at that. Kind of ominously gorgeous. It's like turbulence to me. Need a cider for this one. Cheers.
New Zealand 409er, descend via star 10,000, the Sydney QNH 1020.
Descend via the star to 10,000, QNH 1020, New Zealand 409er.
Melbourne Select Qantas 471's left, level 360.
Qantas 471.
Melbourne Centre, good afternoon. It's
Here comes
Sky
the rain.
78, passing 150 and climb to 240.
Sky 78, Melbourne Centre, g'day, climb via SID flight level R240.
A240 for final altitude, there's Sky 78, thank you.
So we'll get, we'll cheat a little bit and get set up a bit early. So we'll go auto brakes low, we'll get the landing lights on.
New Zealand 409er, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
124.4, thanks for the cover, New Zealand 409er. Sydney approach, g'day, New Zealand 409er, descending through 14.3 for 10,000 on the Rivet 3 for 16 right.
New Zealand 409er, Sydney approach, g'day. You can descend via the star 9000, Sydney QNH 1020, runway 16, runway 16 right, expect ILS.
Okay, descend via the start at 9000, QNH 1020, expect the ILS 16 right, New Zealand 409er. Moments like this, it makes me wish I didn't have as much cider. Looks terrible, doesn't it? Okay, we've got landing lights on, seatbelt signs on.
Station Sydney information, Mike is now coming for Sydney. Actually disregard nil changes.
Okay, we're on profile. We'll arm the speed brake. We may have to use it, so let's see. Want some further descent here in a minute. That rain.
Sydney approach, good evening. Compare 333 Heavy with you descending 10,000 with Mike.
So on 409 you can descend by the star to 8,000.
Descend via the start at 8,000, New Zealand 409er.
Compare 333 Heavy, approach g'day, runway 16 right, expect ILS, descend by star 9,000, Sydney QNH 1020.
9,000, 1020 and run 6 right for compare 333.
It's getting intense. Okay, 1020 on the QNH. Alright. Need some further descent. Might give us a left-hand Victor. Victor. We have clearance. Roger, what's our Victor?
Sydney approach, g'day, just 415 with you, down to 10,000.
Good start 415, Sydney approach, g'day, runway 16 left, expect the ILS, and you can descend by the star, 9,000, Sydney QNH 1020.
Cover that, expect 16 left, descend by the star, 9,000, and QNH is 1020, just 415.
So 409er, you can descend by star 6,000.
Descend via the star 6,000, New Zealand 409er. Let's check our... We're below... Okay, so that's why descent's so shallow. We're a bit below the profile, so it'll be making up for that. Lovely. And you guys thought Sydney was beautiful weather all the time. Cider, cheers. See the sun.
Compare 333, you can descend by the star to 4,000.
By the star to 4,000, compare 333.
Oh. We're out of it. Slightly. I think we're going to get a vector from Boogie.
Jetstar 415, you can, sorry, Jetstar 415, reduce speed to 220 knots or less.
We've got a constraint here at Boogie for 6,000, so that's why we're coming down so slowly.
And compare 333, maintain 250 knots or greater until ovals. Until Barrow.
Cover that 250 or greater until. Sorry, say again the point.
Compare 333. No, my apologies, I gave you the wrong point there. 250 or greater until Jumop.
Cover that 250 or greater until Jumop for compare 333.
The next call will be for us.
And then New Zealand 409er from Boogie, turn left heading 030, and you can descend 4,000.
From Boogie, turn left to 030 and descend to 4,000, New Zealand 409er.
And New Zealand 409er from Boogie, left turn heading 330.
Oh, my apologies, left from Boogie 330 and down to 4,000, New Zealand 409er.
Sydney departure, Qantas 121 at 5,000 feet.
Qantas 121 departures identified. Climb via the SID flight level 280.
Climb to 280 via SID. Qantas 121.
And Qantas 121, I've got a new squawk code for you. Squawk 4047.
Squawk 4047, Qantas 121.
Compare 333, you can descend 3,000.
Descending 3,000, compare 333.
So it's taking us on our downwind leg.
And compare 333 from Erden for the ILS from my 16 right, and you can report established.
Cover that from Erden, cleared ILS 16 right, report established, compare 333.
Jetstar 415, descend by the star to 3000.
Down by the start of 3000, just up 15.
Activate the approach phase. ILS 16 right, what's our minimums? $210. Okay, just getting behind things there for a minute, but I think we're back on track. So with Sydney approach, we'll just get tower tuned in 120.
Jetstar 415, you can resume profile speed.
Okay. So we should be getting a right turn to base next.
Jetstar 415 from Ovals, turn right heading 170 to intercept runway 16 left localizer once established. Oh, sorry, report established.
From Oval, turn right heading 170 to intercept below report established.
We'll go flaps 1.
Jetstar 415, thanks, and you'll clear the ILS 16 left on that heading. Cop Air 333, sorry, not sure if I said it before, but report established on the ILS.
We're established on the localizer, compare 333.
New Zealand 409, turn right heading 060, correction 070.
Right to 070, New Zealand 409.
Cop Air 333, contact the tower 120.5, see ya.
Tower 120.5, good night, compare 333.
Coming around to the right to 070 for our base. Here comes the rain again.
Sydney approach, velocity 532, passing through flight level 162 for 10,000, information by
Velocity 532, Sydney approach, g'day, runway 07, expect the ILS, descent via star 9000, Sydney QNH 1020.
Expect the ILS for 07, descend via star 9000 and QNH 1020, velocity 532.
Sydney approach, Philippines 195 with you descending by the star.
Sorry, there's like two at once there, but Philippines 195, g'day, runway 07, expect the ILS, send by star 9000, Sydney QNH 1020.
Philippines 195, we'll be back with you soon. Communication issues, hold there.
Sorry, Philippines 195, just confirm, remain on this frequency, please. Do you just need a minute away? Is that what it is?
We'll remain on frequency, just to have technical issues with my computer, and we'll be with you soon. Philippines 195.
Philippines 195. Qantas 121, contact Melbourne Centre 129 at decimal 8, see ya. Jetstar 415, contact tower 1205, see ya.
1205, see ya.
We'll get our right turn shortly.
Qantas 121, contact Melbourne Centre 129, decimal 8, see ya.
Melbourne Center at 129.8. Thank you. Qantas 121.
That's 121.
Sydney approach, Philippines 195 with you now, waiting full instructions, descending via 17500.
Philippines 195, g'day, runway 07, expect the ILS, send by star 9000, QNH 1020.
Expect the ILS approach 07 for QNH 1020, Philippines 195.
So on 409, a turn right heading 120, descend 3000.
Right to 120 and down to 3000, New Zealand 409.
So on 409, on that heading, you can descend and maintain 3000. Maintain 3000 till established. You'll clear the ILS runway 16 right, report established.
Okay, on that heading, maintain. Cleared down to 3000. Clear for the ILS for 16 right, and yeah, maintain 3000 till established. New Zealand 409. I think that's the side of talking. Alright, let's get some of this action happening.
Coach, g'day, velocity 1282 information, Mike.
See 1282, g'day, 07, expect ILS, descend by star 9000, QNH 1020.
Yeah.
Send by the star 9000, QNH 1020, velocity 1282.
Then we need to catch up on this glide slope here.
Velocity 532, descend by star 5000.
Descend by star 5000, velocity 532.
Velocity 532 from ovals, turn right heading 040.
From ovals, right heading 040, velocity 532.
We are well above the glide
Velocity
slope.
532. Would it be right 240, sorry?
Let's get the speed brakes out here.
Velocity 532 from ovals, waypoint ovals, turn right heading 240, please.
From ovals heading 240. My apologies, I thought it was 04, sorry.
No worries. I might have said it wrong, apologies if I did.
Okay, we need to
New Zealand 409, report established.
New Zealand 409 established 16 right.
New Zealand 409, thanks. Contact tower 120, decimal 5, good night.
Over to tower, thanks. New Zealand 409. This is Not going well.
Jetstar 415, taxi Tango Lima Bravo, hold short Bravo 8.
Think rate.
Taxi Tango Lima.
Think rate. Think rate.
Sydney target A, New Zealand 4090 16 right.
New Zealand 4090, runway 16 right.
Clear to land 16 right, New Zealand 4090.
Think rate. Think rate.
Oh
Think
my
rate.
god.
Think rate.
This is a shocker.
Think rate.
Minimum.
Yeah, I guess we'll land. It's not going to be pretty.
50, 40.
Bungle this up. Bad.
Retard.
Yep, that's
7383, you're cleared to Brisbane via...
Ooh, that's a rough one. Oh, shocker.
Cleared to Brisbane via Olsen, flight plan route. Runway 07, Fisher 9
Keep it on the
departure, Olsen
runway.
transition.
Keep
Climb
it on the
via the
runway.
SID to 5000, squawk 6040, and departures 124.4.
Oh my god. What a shocker.
Initial climb 5000, squawk 6040, departures on 124.4, 7383.
Corner 7383.
Sydney Tower, Jetstar 609, ready to taxi.
Jetstar 609, taxi and hold short golf.
Taxi, hold short, golf, Jetstar 609.
And New Zealand 4090, clear of 16 right at Lima for International Bay 37.
New Zealand 409, taxi Alpha, hold short 07.
Taxi Alpha, hold short 07, New Zealand 4090.
Sydney Tower, good evening. Just final fire request half-hour clearance to Melbourne.
Wow.
Jetstar 505, you're cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plan route. Runway 07, Fisher 9 departure, Wollongong transition. Climb via the SID to 5000, squawk 4706, and departures on 124.4.
Melbourne, Wollongong flight plan route, Fisher 9 departure, runway 07, squawking 4706.
We got on the ground.
4.4, just
That's about all I can say for that landing.
Jetstar 529. Correction, Jetstar 505.
Just got too high, didn't manage my altitude very well at all. Oops. Add taxiing to that list.
Jetstar 556, you ready to cross?
Yeah, ready to cross.
Jetstar 556 on Golf, cross runway 16 right. Golf to holding point Golf 1, runway 07.
Okay, let's slow things down a
Cross
bit.
runway 16 right, Golf to Golf 1, holding point, runway 07.
Slow it down a bit here.
Compare 333, taxi Golf to the bay.
Need a hold short.
Golf to the bay, compare 333, good night.
07.
Sydney Tower, Lufthansa 12, requesting IFR to Melbourne.
Lufthansa 12, just confirming you're a Super Connie.
Confirmed.
No worries, Lufthansa 12, you're cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong. Flight plan route, runway 07, Sydney 3 departure. Climb maintain 5,000, squawk 4437, and departures on 124.4.
Clear to Melbourne via Sydney 3 departure, runway 07, squawk 4434, Lufthansa 12.
Lufthansa 12. Jetstar 529, push approved.
Jetstar 529.
Jetstar 609, taxi Golf, hold short 16 right.
Golf and hold short 16 right, just 609.
Good day, Jetstar 533, Melbourne request clearance.
Jetstar 533, you're cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plan route. Runway 07, Fisher 9 departure, Wollongong transition. Climb via the SID to 5,000, squawk 4230, and departures on 124.4.
Good day, Melbourne, Wollongong plan out. Runway 07, Fisher 9, Wollongong transition.
Has he forgotten about us?
4230, departures 124.4, up to 55, Jetstar 533.
Jetstar 533.
Come on, New Zealand 409.
Jetstar 609 on Golf, cross runway 16 right, taxi Golf 1 to holding point runway 07.
On Golf, cross runway 16 right, taxi Golf to Golf 1.
And hopefully we can get across.
609.
And Jetstar 415 waiting right away.
May have forgotten about us.
Jetstar 415, sorry about that. Taxi Bravo, hold short runway 07.
Taxi Bravo, hold short runway 07, and just for your reference, domestic to Golf 54 for that.
No worries, Jetstar 415.
Jetstar 556,
think he's
ready
forgotten.
for takeoff at runway 07.
Oh,
Jetstar 556, runway 07, cleared for takeoff.
we're going to have to wait.
Clear to take off, Jetstar 556.
Sydney Tower, velocity
Oh,
532,
yeah. There it is.
07.
Oh my god, there's a whole line.
Velocity 532, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Sorry, I think we're going to have to wait. Let's get to see takeoff here. Here he goes, rolling. And I think we've got a couple on approach. So we should be cleared to cross here, unless he's forgotten about us.
Jetstar 556, contact departures 124.4.
Contact departures 124.4, thank you.
Velocity 532, runway 07, cleared to land.
Clear to land 07, velocity 532.
He has forgotten about us. Good McCall. Sydney Tower, New Zealand 409 holding short at 07 to cross.
Yeah, I hadn't forgotten you there. I've just got these couple of arrivals to get through. Apparently they're not allowed to sit in the air or they fall out apparently.
No worries, New Zealand 409.
City just 529, ready to taxi on 07.
Just 529, taxi Charlie Golf, hold short 16 right.
Taxi Charlie Golf, hold short 16 right, just 529.
Well, I guess we'll wait. That's cool. Judge a landing.
Target A, velocity 1282.
Velocity 1282, Sydney Tower.
Alright, let's rate the landing.
Sydney Tower, Lufthansa 12, requesting taxi from domestic 5.
Lufthansa 12, taxi Golf, hold short 16 right.
Golf, hold short 16 right, Lufthansa 12.
Not bad, not bad. Passengers are clapping. Surely it must be us. Cross 07 Alpha Golf to the bay, I'm guessing.
Velocity 532, hold short Golf.
Hold short Golf, velocity 532.
This must be us.
Just 529, holding short, runway 16 right on Golf.
Is there another one?
Just 529 on Golf, cross runway 16 right, taxi Golf to Golf 1 holding point, runway 07.
Just 529, cross runway 16 right, continue Golf to Golf 1 holding point, runway 07, just 529.
It's a long time to park.
Sydney Tower, cross 7383, request push and start, gate domestic 11.
Qantas 7383, push approved.
Push approved, 7383.
New Zealand 409 on Alpha, cross runway 07, break, Jetstar 415 on Bravo, cross runway 07.
On Alpha, cross 07, New Zealand 409.
On Bravo, cross runway 07.
Cool.
Jetstar 415, taxi Golf to the back.
Golf to the bay, Jetstar 415.
New Zealand 409, taxi to the back.
To the bay, New Zealand 409, thanks.
Velocity 1282, runway 07, cleared to land.
07 cleared to land, velocity 1282.
Velocity 532, taxi Golf to the bay.
Golf to the bay, velocity 532.
Ah, mate, do not park there. International 37 is right here.
Sydney Tower, Lufthansa 12, do they get clearance to cross 16 right?
Lufthansa 12, you can now on Golf cross 16
Alright.
right, taxi Golf to
Parking
Golf
brake
1
set.
holding point, runway
We're gonna
07.
skip a
Cross
couple of
16
steps
right,
here
Golf to Golf 1 holding point, Lufthansa 12.
and kill it. Alright, that was a wild trip. Terrible landing, terrible approach, but it's a landing we can walk away from. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.
Jetstar 609, runway 07, line up